Welcome to Tickleverse. Let's laugh and play.
Whimsy Wombat found a breeze that whispered through the silver trees. She held a leaf with tiny twine and whispered wishes line by line. Whimsy Wombat asked the air to float her dreams with gentle care. She wished for stars and songs to sing and joy in every little thing. Whimsy Wombat blew a tune that rose and twirled around the moon. The wind replied with dandelions and carried dreams through silent pines. Whimsy Wombat skipped with glee as all her friends made wishes free. They sang them loud and let them fly on breezes soft and drifting high. Whimsy Wombat waved hello to every dream the wind would blow. She danced along the mountain bend with wishes riding till the end. Whimsy Wombat snuggled tight beneath the tree in evening light. She smiled at every breeze that passed and dreamed of winds that forever last.
Tango tails in leafy green bounced with monkeys on the scene. He leapt from vines with swinging grin and danced with jaguars tucked within. Tango tails led jumping games with jungle drums and leafy names. They hopped on rocks and bounded wide through waterfalls they couldn't hide. Tango tails met parrots loud, which cheered him on in feathery crowd. He did a flip on jungle swing and made the tiger cubs all sing. Tango tails and frogs in line leapt to trees in perfect time. They landed on banana sleds and raced past ferns and leafy beds. Tango tails spun fast and proud with jungle beasts all cheering loud. They clapped and stomped in leafy floor until their tails could jump no more. Tango tails in hammocks sway, yawned beneath the leafy play. He dreamed of vines and jungle breeze with jump and joy among the trees. Tango tails, that jumping games with jungle drums and leafy names. They hopped on rocks and bounded wide through waterfalls they couldn't hide. Tango tails, that Snappy Snap in rainbow shell danced along the coastal swell with colors shining bold and bright. He clicked and clacked in sheer delight. Snappy Snap climbed coral rocks wearing stripes and rainbow socks. He waved to dolphins spinning by and drew a rainbow in the sky. Snappy Snap played hide and seek behind the shells and coral peak. He snapped a beak and tapped in time with starfish in a sandy line. Snappy Snap met jellyfish who sparkled like a swirling dish. They danced in seaweed soft and green with colors glimmering between. Snappy Snap dug tunnels deep, then leaped above a seaweed heap. He spun in shells of every hue and splashed a trail of ocean blue. Snappy Snap, as tide grew low, found a shell in sunset glow. He curled inside with cozy rosy flap and dreamed beneath his rainbow cap. Snappy Snap played hide and seek behind the shells and coral peak. He snapped a beak and tapped in time with starfish in a sandy line. Snappy Snap met jellyfish who sparkled like a swirling dish. They danced in seaweed soft and green with colors glimmering between. Snappy Snap played hide and seek behind the shells and coral peak. He snapped a beak and tapped in time.
Jelly Bean J took off the cheer to find the letters far and near. He found an A in apple tree and B inside a honey bee. Jelly Bean J hopped to a C that curled around a buzzing bee. And B danced past on dragon wing, and he was hiding in a swing. Jelly Bean J flapped toward an F that floated by a floral cleft. He saw a G go galloping fast, and H was hanging from a mast. Jelly Bean J met I and J. They juggled jelly all the way. K was kicking up a kite, and L just laughed with all its might. Jelly Bean J reached M and N in noodle nests and number pen. Then O rolled past in pancake rings, while P played songs on puppet strings. Jelly Bean J called A to Z and clapped for joy for all to see. He curled up near a leafy tree and dreamed of letters flying free.
Tilly Turtle took a slide down the grassy garden wide. She giggled past the daisies tall and rolled into a leafy sprawl. Tilly Turtle touched a toe to a giggle bush that tickled so. She laughed and twirled in clover beds with butterflies above her head. Tilly Turtle tapped her shell and made the laughing daisies yell. Each step she took, a giggle grew with tickled grass beneath her shoe. Tilly Turtle met a bee who buzzed and giggled by the tree. They spun around in flower shade and tickled games the two had made. Tilly Turtle found a slide of mossy fluff and ferny pride. She zoomed and laughed with tickled joy, like every shell was now a toy. Tilly Turtle curled up tight under clouds all soft and white, and dreamed of tickles calm and slow on trails where happy giggles grow. Tilly Turtle found a slide of mossy fluff and ferny pride. She zoomed and laughed with tickled joy, like every shell was now a toy. Tilly Turtle curled up tight.